What's going on, guys? Brett Pro Angel here. We got Mike Thompson, undefeated. Go ahead and tell them what the deck is.
So we can't figure out a good name for this, so we just keep calling it the pile. So basically what it is, it's a Melffy Dogmatika Shaddoll Tri-Brigade, and a literal crap ton of traps. So
It's very fun to play against.
yeah, it's fun to play actually. Like it's a lot different than like the normal like bird up, and you know, I'm used to playing like Dragon Link and stuff, and I played this like last format when like right before we got Drytron and everything, and like this deck was just really fun. And to be honest with you, it played against a lot of stuff really well, and it was just easier to break boards with it and stuff. And then like I put the deck down, and then once we got Kit from the new set, I picked it back up and then started reworking it again. So this is the revamped version of it, and I mean, yeah. So I'm ready whenever you are, man.
Yeah, love to see it.
So first start, it's literally going to be Pete of the deck. So play 3 Rescue Cat. This card is insane. Anytime I saw it, if it resolved, this card was crazy. Like against one of my matchups tonight, I played against Alistair.deck, and I literally had a board full of stuff. I go activate Shaddoll Beast. I flip the Beast to draw 2. He lets the draw 2 go through. I summon the cat, activate cat effect, and gammas, and I'm like, all right.
that's a nice interaction there.
All right, I was like, okay, another card you could hit. But yeah, 3 cat, and then the Melfi engine. Oh, this is all Paul the Melfi engine. 3 puppy, 3 caddy. This one special summons 1 from deck, a level 2 lower beast monster from deck. So you summon Kit, or you can summon Caress, depending on what your graveyard area looks like. And then we have 3 caddy. Caddy searches a beast monster and adds it to hand. I was playing Alpha, the Master of Beasts, in the side deck. Just for this, because like it searches it, but it also can search Rescue Cat. 9 out of 10 times, if I had to search Alpha, the Master of Beasts, I was already in a bad position, so like 9 out of 10 times I always summon this.
Understandable.
And then the last part of the Melfi package is this thing, Kalatosa.
This
thing's insane because like it's not once per turn, and anytime it's summoned off of a beast monster effect, it pops 1 card on the field. So like this is crazy. And then like when I get to the extra deck, I'll explain why this thing is insane. So that's it for the Melfi package. After that, I played for the Tri-Brigade. I played triple Nerval, triple Fractal, double Caress, and then double Kit. Kit just adds so much synergy to this deck, and it adds like it's so good because like you can like set your graveyard up so well with this. Like you just Fractal this to send an Nerval, and it immediately gives you this Morg Link. Unfortunately, I do play those cards, but like I think I summoned the actual barrier statue 1 time today, and it was irrelevant.
So quick question: most people, like a lot of people, are running either 3 Caress or 2. What's your thoughts on?
Later, Jono.
See you, Jono.
To be honest with you, Caress is like it's really good in this deck, but like most of the time you don't want to discard any of your guys because like all your Melfi monsters. Oh, I guess that was something else I should have pointed out. All your Melfi monsters have the effects during the end phase that they can special summon themselves. For free. And that's it. And then anytime they're attacked or your opponent normal summons or special summons, you bounce it to hand and it does the other effect. So like you keep so much advantage with these cards, and like I think they're underrated, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it seems pretty good when we played.
The only thing about Caress, like the only thing I want to really discard off of Caress is like a Kalatosa, a Kit, or a Nerval. That's the only things I want to discard off of it. So I don't want to play too many of it. So
Can be a brick.
it's just it's just my personal preference. So
Makes sense.
that's it for the Tri-Brigade part of it. And then the Dogmatika package, I literally only play 2 of these. But to round off with her, I play the 1 Beast, 1 Aerial, the 1 Windy, and then the 1 Falco. For a while I was maining Beast, but that was just because like I didn't want to lose to stuff like Mystic Mine and what is it like, but the interaction with everything, pop schisms and stuff like that. But the interaction with like them already chaining the card, it just wasn't worth playing. So I was siding it for a while too, and then like I just completely ended up cutting the Beast. But I just didn't think it was worth.
Small Dogma package.
Small Dogma, small Shaddoll.
Enjoyed that. I mean, 2 Ecclesia is very recyclable.
Yeah. I definitely didn't need more than that. And then the last 2 monsters I played was the Wind Barrier statue and an Apex Avian. I literally didn't summon either one of these at all today. Like I just didn't see the value, and I didn't see a point.
Do you think they're worth cutting?
To be honest with you, yeah, I do. I'm probably gonna end up cutting. Like I might cut the Avian. Like I get it, it's good. But like if I'm doing the Samora combo, like most of the time I end up just summoning the barrier statue, and then if they don't out the statue, I just summon a Nerval off of it, and then just go into other plays outside of that.
Yeah.
But most of the time I just sit on it because like if they can't out it, they're not going to out it. So
Yeah, barrier's pretty good.
yeah. The next for the spell cards, the one-ofs I played this and Melfi hide and seek. I played this because I wanted another target for Kit in case I already like had a loaded graveyard.
Ain't bad.
I thought about playing Oath as well, but like I just didn't feel like I needed it. Hide and seek though, this card is insane.
Dude, that came up in our match.
Yeah, so this card says that any beast monster, the first time a beast monster would be destroyed, it's not destroyed. So you can search this off of one of the cards I play in the extra deck. And then the second effect of this says that you can target 3 beast monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them back, and draw 1 card. So this card just creates advantage the longer it sits on the field. So
Jeez.
there were so many times today where this just sat on the field for 2 or 3 turns. I just kept recycling like my puppies, my extra deck monsters, because I can also put back the link to for Tri-Brigade.
Free advantage.
Yeah, it's super free advantage. It helps me dig into the deep a lot deeper too.
Oh, nice.
So that's those 2. And then 3 Nadir. Obviously, you got to play this card if you're playing the Dogma package. So.
Yeah.
And then, like, I didn't see this card a whole lot today, but, like, when I did, it was insane.
Spice.
It's a E-Telly for 3 beast monsters. It's 3 level 2 beast monsters. Basically, it locks you into beast for the rest of the turn, and you can, the monsters that are summoned are negated. So basically, what you do is you summon Kit, you summon Kalatosa, and you summon another irrelevant, like a puppy or any of that stuff, or even Karas if you want to. And then 9 out of 10 times I just overlay them into Joyous Melfi, because then it has an effect after it leaves the field. So yeah, this card was insane. I really like this card. So that's all I played for spells.
Very synergetic.
It was super energetic. I loved it, dude. So then for the trap cards, I played double Trap Trick, double Punishment for the Ecclesias. That was the only card I played for the Ecclesia. I didn't see a need for more than that. Triple Revolt. This card's insane because after you've banished most of your guys, you summon this back, or you activate this, you summon any of your banished dudes back, and then you immediately link them off. So then you also get, but it negates their effects on summon, but you also get your Nerval, and you get your Kit too, after you've already summoned a Shrig if you summon back 4. So, like, this card's insane.
Best part about it's on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Shrig is, like, another disruption. And then I played counter traps too. I played 3 of both Solemns, Judgment, and Strike. These cards are insane. I wouldn't cut these at all, to be honest with you. I ended up siding 1 and 1 out every game because, like, if I'm going second, it's not as good. But, like, these actually helped me break so many boards today. And then another, like, super MVP card I really like right now, even though, like, some more block is actually running around, is 3 Dynamiscus. So, like, you get your Kit effect off this, you get your Nerval effect off this, you get all your Shaddoll effects off of this. Like, there's just nothing that's bad with this card. Like, I love it. It's so good. Most of the time I'd trap trick it out if, like, I already had other setup and stuff. Like, if I had this and this, like, it was just really hard for my opponent to play. And then for the Shaddolls, I actually played the 1 Schism, and then I played triple Shadow Game. The Shadow Game was so good because, like, in a format where, like, a lot of people need their graveyard, you flip this after, like, so if they go, like, Fractal send Nerval send, Kit, or I'm sorry, Fractal send Kit send Nerval, and then they summon the Karas off of it. You flip Shadow Game on the summon of Karas, and then you send Ariel and banish all 3 of them, and now they just don't do anything. You're just
Drytron's really dead.
Yeah. And then the last card I played today, because this was 60 cards, I played this because I couldn't figure out what I was missing in my main deck. And these were actually not bad. Like, I can trap trick this card, and it's actually really good. It was good against a lot of the matchups I played. The only matchup I played today that wasn't good against was the Guru package, which was you. And it just doesn't do anything against Dragoon, obviously. So, like, I actually like it, but it's just kind of not worth. I'd probably cut this card and put the cards I was missing, which was 3 Tinky.
Love to see it.
But I didn't actually need Tinky today. Like, I didn't need it at all. So that was the main deck.
So, is there any, like, changes you would make in the main deck?
So far, like, I'd probably...
Other than the Tinkies.
Right, I'd probably put the Tinkies back in. I'd probably cut the wind statue, and I'd probably cut the Avion.
That's fair.
Other than that, like, I'd probably play, like, 2 more traps that were actually, like, good. I just don't know what other cards I'd put in to be right now.
Some people are hyping up Solemn Warning.
I like Solemn Warning. Like I played when that card was at 2 originally, and then like I played when the card went to 1. I played when the card's back at 3 now. Like I like it. It's not bad, but
It's not necessary.
no. And besides that, I already have enough trouble paying a lot of life points with this stuff anyway.
That's true.
To be honest with you, I might probably put the dragon back in just to keep testing with it, and then I might play around with Oath or even put in the third Caress. So.
Makes sense.
You want side or extra first?
Oh, we can go with extra.
Shout out to my buddy Brandon Moore. Hand me this.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
He got these made like forever ago. But so for the Tri-Brigades, I played the 1 Shrig, 1 Silver, 1 Blossom. So weirdly enough, this thing never gets summoned. I summoned it 1 time today, and it was just to make access code. So yeah, it was not great.
Well, it comes up, I guess.
Yeah. So this card, the Dermadol, this thing is actually really good, and a lot of people know what it does. So basically, if this thing is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you add one of your banished Beast Warriors or any of that stuff back from your banished back to your hand, and then he gains 100 attack for each different attribute, Wing Beast, Beast Warrior, yada yada yada, on your field. But the main effect that's actually really good with him is that you can target a spell or trap card on your field and a spell and trap card on your opponent's field and send both. So like this actually has synergy with like Shaddoll Schism and stuff like that, because like I also play the Construct and stuff to add the stuff back. But this is one of my main targets I summoned. Obviously the Ancient Warrior guy. This guy's insane.
That card beat me today.
Yeah. Smorg Link. I probably gonna end up dropping this if I drop the other 2. I'll probably end up trying. Oh, another card I was talking about trying out. I'll explain at the end of it. But and then the last 2 links I played was Nightmare Phoenix, because you end up with a lot of different types on your field, and you just want to get rid of some of them. Like sometimes I have to have the beast, or like get the beast to graveyard, and then I want to make a link so I can climb into Access Code Talker. So
Makes sense.
yeah, this card's actually really good, but like you have to make this and get rid of it before you start doing your Tri-Brigade plays. But it's not that hard if you're like cautious enough with your plays.
If you are skilled like Mike Thompson.
Yeah, I hear you. So another for the fusions that I played the Winda for the Schism, Construct for Schism, and if I played against like if they outed my Schism somehow, like they blew it up or anything like that, I'd send this so I can add it back. The App Cologne, because this card's actually insane. There's so many times today where I actually like would I'd punishment, pop their thing, and then send the App Cologne, so that way I could App Cologne, add the aerial, and then discard the aerial with the same effect. This card's insane.
That's so good.
And then the 1 Natisse for the punishment. And then the last 3 cards I played in the extra deck was Joyous Melfi. This card's insane. Melfi of the Forest. This card's insane. And then Zeus. This card's insane, but I never summoned it, to be honest with you.
Ratios are awesome.
So real quick, this thing says I target an Exceed monster and I bounce it back, and I summon cards from my graveyard equal to the number of Exceed materials that were bounced. So you can bounce himself and then put the cards back, or summon the cards back. So your Kalatoso, so good effect. This one says that if a monster is bounced, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls and negates its effects, and it can't attack. But it also has the effect that you can detach 1 card and search a Melfi card. So 9 out of 10 times you're using this to search Hide and Seek. But if you summon this with Kit, like so you can make this the Kit and the puppy off of the Obedience Skull, detach the Kit, search Hide and Seek, and then Kit effects send your Nervball so you can start your other combos and get deeper into your combos and stuff. So yeah, these cards were actually really good. I actually really like this stuff. So
Whole deck synergizes perfect together.
so the things I would cut, like so if I ended up cutting anything, I'd probably cut, like if I was going to cut anything, I'd cut the Smorg Link, and I'd probably put in the Harpy Conductor.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like I'd put the Harpy Conductor in because like I play Trap Trick, so I could play the Harpy's Featherstorm, and I could just search it straight from my deck and activate it.
Dude, that card is broken.
That card's actually really good.
Jeez.
And then I guess we'll hit the side deck real quick so I can finish up this profile. So 3 Lancia. This card is just super necessary.
Oh yeah.
It's like the only hand trap I played, and then like I played these. To be honest with you, and like the last couple weeks I've played this card because of the Smorg Link and all that stuff. This card hasn't come up, and then today it did.
Against my Dragoon.
Thanks, man.
I love the common Lancias, man. You'll see them more.
Yeah, probably. And then for the spell cards I played 3 Dark Roller, Probably gonna get shit for this, but 2 Cosmic and the 1 Harpy.
Not bad.
Yeah. And then the last 3 cards I played were evenly matched.
Yeah, I'd love to see it, man.
If I was gonna change anything in the side deck, I'd probably change the Kaiju, and I'd probably side I don't know, probably something a tad bit more like interactive with my opponent and stuff, so that way I'm not like losing stuff like. Actually, these would probably be the Harpy's Feather Storms, to be honest with you.
So you're actually thinking about cutting the Kaijus?
Yeah, I don't think this card's necessary. Like, because if you see these, like these seem just so much better in the long run. Because like against that deck, if you Lancia them, they don't, 9 out of 10 times don't go into the Immortal Link.
That's
but,
true.
Like, a really skilled player, because like I'm not gonna say that they all don't, but like a really skilled player will still play around Lancia. They'll still do the whole combo without it, like without banishing anything in their graveyard. So
Build your deck like you're gonna play the best, you know?
yeah,
Love to see
the
it.
way it's gotta be.
Well, man, I want to, say thank you for the profile. Your deck was really awesome, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Mike Thompson.
Later.
Time to